Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. How are you kids? Hope you are all fine. Welcome to our first English lesson after this short vacation. As you know, we have finished our story of Penguin Chick, and now it's our turn to memorize the most important facts about this story. But before moving to this part, I would like you to listen to this video. Let's see this together. This video talks about the smart solutions that we should follow if we are facing some problems in our life. So this is the big question for the whole unit that we should find answers for it. What are smart ways that problems are solved? We will watch the video, then we'll see.
What are smart ways that problems are solved? Some problems are solved more easily than others. Other times, problems require more drastic solutions. For example, sifting through the rubble of a natural disaster might take years, and rebuilding what has been destroyed might even take decades. Other solutions may require new technologies and may take less time. But how do you know which solution is the best one?
I can't believe you got the ball stuck up there.
Well, sometimes people disagree about which solution may be the best one. People may be stubborn, or they may quarrel over solutions. They may even be obstinate, or refuse to listen to other people. That is when a solution that is fair for everyone should be found.
Alyssa, do you think you could help me with this?
For example, at home, your siblings may claim that they don't have to clean things up. They might even try to convince you that it's not important. One solution to this problem might be to distribute work to a variety of people so they can divvy it up. Another solution might be to ask your parents to make an official decision about who should do which jobs. Either way, the solution that is chosen should bring satisfaction to everyone, or almost everyone. Humans aren't the only ones who work out solutions to problems. Many animals and plants have adapted their behavior for survival in the wilderness. Some plants learn to survive in extreme circumstances by conserving water. Other plants grow spines instead of leaves to protect themselves from animals that want to eat them. It is vital that animals protect themselves as well. Prairie dogs, for example, burrow holes deep beneath the ground to protect themselves from predators. Beavers also create special homes. They build structures called dams that help them stay warm and cozy during winter. Dams are also places to store food. Beaver dams also create wetlands that help absorb floodwaters and provide refuge where many other kinds of animals can flourish. In this unit, you will learn smart ways that problems are solved. What are smart ways that you solve problems?
Very good, excellent. Before answering this question, we need to go to our initial story and listen to this video too. How do the structures of plants and animals help them solve problems? This is the question at the beginning of the story. First of all, do you think that animals and plants have problems. What do you think? Maybe they have problems to survive in different climates, like in hot weather or cold weather. Maybe they have problems in protecting their young. They have problems in finding food, to store this food, to find water, to protect themselves from being captured by other animals. They have many problems. So how the structures of plants and animals help them solve these kind of problems? Let's see that.
How do the structures of plants and animals help them solve problems? Many plants and animals have special features or structures that help them survive. Take beavers, for example. They are rodents with strong front teeth that they use to cut twigs, tree bark, and underwater plant roots for food. Their hind feet are webbed, which helps them in swimming, because beavers always live in or near water. They have broad, flat tails, which help them swim. But if predatory animals threaten, they slap the water with their tails. This danger signal can be heard for quite some distance over land.
Amazing.
And the vibrations can be heard underwater. And talk about structures. Beavers are famous for their dams. These are the beavers' houses or lodges that span rivers or streams. Braced by large logs underwater and reinforced by smaller twigs, beaver lodges are then covered with mud, creating earthen structures that are warm and cozy during winter and house stores of food. But beaver dams also create wetlands that help absorb floodwaters and provide refuge where many other kinds of animals can flourish. This week, you will learn how plants and animals have special features or structures to protect themselves, gain food, and raise their young. How do you think the structures of plants and animals help them solve problems?
Very good. All right, now I want you to have your book ready and open at page 222. You have your pencil. I think you already read the whole story yesterday, so I think you're ready to answer the questions and think critically together. All right, I'll try to open the book here. All right, very good. Now this is the page that you're opening. The first question is, skim the text to identify information from the article. How do penguin chicks survive in Antarctica? Listen, kids, you know that the story, the genre of the story is expository text. What is the features of an expository text? These features are that they talk about real things, real facts in life that cannot be changed through time or in different circumstances. So the facts or the main information that we discovered in this article was what? What is or what are the informations that we have learned through reading the story? First, you may say that we read or we knew about the brood patch, the place where the penguin hide his egg and his baby chick. Also, we knew that the weather in Antarctica is very cold and the land is covered with ice. And the penguins, we knew that penguins are birds, but they cannot build nests using twigs or leaves because nothing is existing there. Ice is covering every tiny place in on this land. So there are no twigs, no leaves to build nests. So what should they do? They put their egg on their webbed feet in a place called brood patch, and this is a new information we learned. Also, we knew that the father penguin is very tender to his young. He holds the egg for a long time on his feet and in his brood patch until the mother comes back. Also, we knew that some of these informations was the mother penguin lays only one egg in a year. It lays an egg once in a year. Also, we knew that the place where the mother penguin put her egg is called rookery. And we knew too many information through this article, and it was really interesting. You know that I used to love the penguins, but when I read more about it, I loved the penguin more. Also, we knew that chicks, they have down. Then when they grow up, the down is changed to feathers. And we knew how they eat. The mother swallow many fish from the ocean before she comes back to the rookery. And this is enough for the chick to be fed for weeks. Many information we got. So those are how do penguin chicks survive in Antarctica. We knew that the chicks, they live in the brood patch until the egg is hatched. Or until it is broken, and the baby chick inside picks the egg and goes out. And they how do they survive too? They stay in a huddle together. And the father keep his young from any bad weather. Okay. Question number 2. The author italicized many words in the story, like brood patch on page 211. Skim the text to find them. Why do you think she did that? Why the author put some words in italic? I think we can look back and we'll try to find together the italic words. The screen is a little bit slow. Okay, in your book, while this thing is working, in your book, in page 210, there is no italic word. In page 211, we find brood patch. It's written in italic. Also, in page 212, we can find tobogganing in italic too. In page 213, where is the word in italic here? Because it's winter in Antarctica, water near the shore is frozen for many miles. After 3 days, the mother penguin comes to the end of the ice. She dives into the water to hunt for fish, squid, and tiny shrimp-like creatures called krill. So krill here is in italic. Let's move to the next page. In the next page, let's find the italic word. Blah, 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 until here. Huddle, huddle, it's written in italic. Why do you think the author write these words in this way? Right here we have down in italic. Alright, let's go back to our question. We know that all of these words are new for us and they are specific to the story. The author wanted to draw our attention to these new words or new expressions. So the answer is to draw our attention to these new words. The next question, how do the italicized words help readers? They help readers in figuring out the new expressions used in the life cycle of the penguin. Lifestyle, sorry. Number 3, look back at pages 214, 216. What details support the idea that the penguin father and mother take care of the chick? There are many details that show us how much tenderness the mother and father penguin have for their chick. Even if you look at the pictures, you see how the father is talking to his chick, and the relation between the father and mother penguin with their chick. Okay, so we'll go back to page 214 and we'll read together. Don't wait for the screen. You have your book and go to page 214. How do they care for their baby? The penguin fathers form a group. All the fathers that are waiting for the mothers who are in the sea to hunt for food, they form a group called a huddle. What is the function of this group? Is to give warmth to the egg that they have on their feet. And for how long they stay this way? They stay for 2 months. Can you imagine? For 2 months they are holding their egg on their feet. So how do they move? What is their way? They shuffles. The father penguin shuffles his feet to the egg, so the egg won't roll away. Even he sleeps while standing up, and because he has no food to eat, but the fat in his body is enough for him to keep him alive. Soon we'll proceed with our second question. Is it second or third? Let's see that. It's the third question in Think Critically. We were talking about how or from where you got the knowledge that the father and mother penguin, they care for their chick. We said a lot of things about the father, and we can add another information that the father, when the chick picks the egg and go outside it, he started to talk to his chick with his trumpet voice, and the chick answers with a whistle. He knows very well that he should keep his chick covered most of the time, because the cold would kill him if he leave him. Then the father tried to call for the mother to come and bring food for the chick, otherwise the chick may die. And with his voice he called for her, but it takes the mother 2 days to hear his voice. Then she comes quickly and cuddles her young with her trumpet voice too, and give him food to eat that she has swallowed it from the ocean when it was in the ocean. Alright, so the answer of what details support the idea that the penguin and mother take care of their chick. We said about brood patch, they bring food, they preen their down, they talk tenderly with their trumpet voice to their chick, they huddle their chick, keep him always warm, everything. So they take care so much to their chick. Alright, let's move to question number 4. Did you use any reference sources to help you understand what you were reading? Before start reading our story, The Penguin Chick, there were minor stories that introduced us to this to the story. The minor text was about the life in Antarctica, the species of penguins, and how and that they are not animals, they are birds, but they don't have they use their flippers to swim, not to fly. We knew that their body is covered with feathers. So this text has prepared us to understand better the cold life that the penguin is facing every day. And also to understand better this story, we were introduced to a glossary of the important words that we may find throughout the text. So we saw the highlighted words, and we found them in the glossary. What else? If not, what sources could you have used for this selection? What sources? Someone can tell me that we can find. We can watch a National Geographic documentary about the life in Antarctica, the animals there, the penguin, their life cycle. We can get more information about this story. Now, in question number 5, look back and write. It's a homework. It's a homework for you. I want you to answer it, and you send me your answer through the WhatsApp to check it. Look back at the question on page 208. Find information in the text about how penguins protect their chicks against the extreme cold weather. Write a response to the question. So what you're gonna do, you will find information. You will find information in the text about how penguins protect their chicks. Alright? Against the extreme cold weather. That's it for now. So I think you have absorbed the story very well by answering those questions. And I'll stop the video here. Thank you very much. Goodbye.